think you're muted. That's for the echo. Let's go. Guys, it's them, it's them. They're holding hands. Come on now. Oh my God. Chat, is this real?
Let's go ahead and introduce them. Fighting to my right side with a 2.5 million ACS total and a combined weight of 4,037 pounds of solid muscle. It's Team Toast!
Come on, Team Toast, let's go.
And their opponent, fighting to my left side with a clutch percentage of 437% total and a combined weight of 5,632 pounds of solid muscle. It's Tarik!
Let's go, my goat! No L audio. Fix audio, echo, no stream
It's
audio.
all right. It's gonna happen.
Okay.
We gotta just run, guys.
Kyedae's
All right,
so
let's-
pretty.
All right,
Ready.
gentlemen, I want a nice clean Valorant match. No cheat codes, no glitches. Protect yourselves with smokes at all times. Protect your neck from headshots at all times. And I want good communication. If not, this match is over. Do I make myself clear? Now touch mice. Let's give them a show.
Touch mice.
Touch mice.
That's crazy. That's crazy. What were they thinking?
Are
Touch
you ready,
mice.
Toronto?
All right,
Let's
now-
go!
Come
I
on.
don't think they heard you. Toronto, I said, are you ready?
Come on, Chad. Let's hear it. We got Unk 1 versus Unk 2. Two OGs in our space. Tarik and Toast, legends. Predictions.
I need to see agent select, but I'm feeling Team Toast, unfortunately. Yeah, I think
TenZ is gonna pop up.
TenZ X Factor.
He's gonna be too much to handle.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, aside from the matchup,
What do you have for me?
again, the trailer, just so many exciting.
Who do you predict to win?
I can't wait to see how I play that game.
And look, Diego, you're still with
I
us,
think
right? So we need to actually
Tarik?
really dive
Team
into
Tarik.
what
We
the
got
really
1 and
is,
1.
because
I'm
you
not
kinda
gonna
talked
break
about it there, right? Those
the
last
tie
5
break.
years of
I have
experience
too much love for
and
both
really
these
to
guys.
this point, and it looks
Unfortunately, we're gonna leave it to you,
Yeah,
chat.
so
Let's
we
run
really
a
wanna
prediction, a
just
poll,
go
whatever it
straight,
is.
like, kind of
Let's
back to
see
basics,
who.
you know?
Go
you
all
guys
in on
think
the
is
game,
gonna
but
win.
people all in.
But also, like,
Channel
taking
points
into account
galore.
everything we
Throw 'em
already
at
mentioned. And so
the
with
chat.
Corrode, like
Me
coming
and
with the
Vinnie
idea of
Hacker
layered
need to be
defenses,
nerfed.
We really
How
want to
do
hammer that
we-
home
Yeah,
and
man.
really, bring that to the forefront of the map's design.
Look at these headshots.
couple
Vinnie
areas
is
in
staring
that.
into
Some
our
looked a little more
souls,
open,
dude.
but the
Holy
post plants
shit.
didn't seem as
Toast
spammable, for
putting 'em
example, so,
up.
like, some of
Wait,
the
but they have
sunset
Mel
and
and
members,
Vinnie.
but it feels like that's
These
already been
teams-
tested.
I feel like
And
they
again,
can
the
just
other
carry
side
you.
was also
These teams
indoors,
were
if I'm not mistaken,
very
so
carefully
it feels like
concocted
it's
to make sure
kind
that
of
they're even on both sides,
leading
so
us
that
to a
everybody's
new
got
way to use
a
utility and
chance.
approach it, right?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
And it's really now gonna come
when
down
you called
to
out A-site
who
being
can bring it out on
completely
stage.
interior,
Who's
it's
gonna
like one
be
of those,
ready for
ways
the
in the map's
limelight.
design that we can go and say like, hey,
We'll see.
you can still
We'll
use
see.
utility as an attacker, but it has to be very intentional. You can't just send like across the map lineups. It has to be either through doorways or through windows.
I feel like
in and
Tarik
around
hasn't
the site.
played
And that's
Valorant
just, one of the
in
many
like
ways to
maybe
try
a
and
week and a
tackle
half.
No.
the feeling that you can
Go
actually
easy
hold
on
the
our
side.
guys.
Yeah.
It's been a couple days. Only a couple
Now,
days.
Yeah.
Do I see an Ascent B
Hasn't it been like a month?
sort of
How
setup
many
here?
has it been like a
Yeah,
month?
so I think that is.
No, he played last week.
Yeah.
He played last
You
week.
did play last
The
week.
window
Bring
on
your
top,
mic
it's sort of
closer to your
like
mouth.
I guess
As
similar
close as it
setup
can
for
go.
us.
Exactly.
But you still set piece out
Yeah.
to try and punish those.
So exactly, yeah. So if you see that omen,
Guys,
of
the
doing that
audio
for a couple
tech is
rounds in a
helping
row,
us right
it's like,
now.
hey, let's throw a dart, let's throw a dizzy, let's counter this
But
omen.
it works both ways.
It works
obviously.
both ways, yes.
And it feels like there's quite a bit of verticality too, right? Which I love seeing,
All right,
right? This
maybe
is
we're
just
better
like-
now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's layers to it.
Yeah, so I think A is a little bit more flat as you're seeing here, and a
Team
little
Toast
bit
has
more
two
of like
pros,
slight elevation,
dude.
but B-site does
Tarik
have
could be a pro if
bit
he
more
wanted
elevation.
to.
There's
Should be
that
good.
tower
He's just too
position,
rich.
there is the hut in the center of the site, and then there is like the railings and the staircases
And I guess we're seeing some really good examples here of kind of what you were alluding to about kind of opportunities in terms of setting things up. There seems to be more kind of confined spaces ahead of the sites to allow for engagements on both sides for attackers and defenders.
We asked them to turn up the headset audio for us.
There's lots of kind of corners to clear, but it's not just kind of a clean lane up to side.
Yeah, so we want you to kind of stage your utility, right? So it's like, hey, we need something to clear main. We need something to
out there.
As you're
from one mod to the rest of the
up
mods.
towards the site, there's things that you want to clear, and so we want that utility bleed happening before you get onto the site. So it's like, hey, we want to try to save our dart for site because that's our, that's a really big piece. Let's try to see what we can do to like save it for the rest.
And we are
Roulette?
seeing the agent select here.
An interesting
Wait, can we move the face cam?
Don't know if they're going to commit to that, but in
Well,
your
who
mind,
gets it,
We
though?
got it, chat. We
that's
will not throw.
true. That's true. But in your mind, is there comps that you've played, obviously internally?
We got
testing
5
that you thought
Yorus.
worked quite
They're
well?
just
Wait,
leaving it up to
what's
chance.
Yeah,
Their tag is
so
down
our
and their
gameplay
tag is
analysis
look.
team really helps us figure out those
I told you,
shots,
they're
and so
team
I think
kittens.
the
I didn't
comps
just
they
make
found
that
are
up.
the best.
That's why they were hitting you
Kind
with
of
the
was like an ascent plus.
the whole,
so it's
you know,
like Vice,
the cat
Omen,
stuff.
Jet, Gecko, and Soba.
Okay.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
What if
I
they
do
just
see a
bring
Phoenix, and I kind of like to see that too. Because those flashes feel
I
nice
think they're
around
just
those like.
trolling.
Yeah, again,
There's no way they're
some of the
roulette.
use of the wall.
Kyedae?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
use of the wall in
Who
the
we
trailer
playing?
as well makes it really. And again, with kind of that leapfrog approach where Phoenix kind of doesn't have a first wave,
Kyedae
but
Vice?
scale up really effectively. So maybe we can hope.
Vice,
I don't-
I'm
yeah,
still seeing a Reina.
Reina,
I've just
Aster,
seen a 10
Sage.
Jet, so there's
TenZ
no
Jet!
Well, actually, yeah,
Ten's on the
Jet
jet.
and the Gecko
Oh, God.
against
Oh,
Soba
God.
instead of a Soba. We've got
boy.
the fade, so we
Tarik,
feel like
do you
Toast
have what
is
it
almost
takes?
on meta here.
Tarik,
Yeah, I
he's
think
good on. Oh my
Tarik's
god,
doing
he's
some
on
cooking
Reina.
for sure with
Tarik's
the
on Reina.
Reina Sage. So I
Tarik's on
think it
Reina.
should be an interesting matchup.
Okay.
Look, Mel's on
It's been a
Omen,
while since
I'm
he's been
locked
on
in.
stage. He
Well,
might
I
be
guess
nervous.
from comp alone then.
We
you
talked
have to
about
pick.
this
Yeah,
over
who's
the
comp-
weekend.
who's
I asked
taking
him, what
this?
does it take
I mean,
to prepare
if
for a
they've
match
got the
like
meta
this? A
comp
match
on
of
the
basically the
Toast
most
side,
important
I
match
think
of
they
your
might be able to
career.
eke out some
He's never been in
nice
any
clean
other
rounds, but
major
you never know.
tournament. He's never won
Maybe they got
anything in
some
his
grim balls
life.
in their pocket.
He
on
said,
their side.
I need to get a good
Now,
night's
are you
sleep.
seeing this lean
I
a
need
little
to
more
eat a good
attack defense
breakfast,
in your mind from your
and I need to
testing?
get in the
Obviously, that changes
mindset.
when the players
And we
and
did
pros get
none
their
of
hands on it.
those
But did
things.
it feel
So
like
hopefully,
either side
you
of
know,
is
he
true?
shows up anyway.
I think it's
Oh,
I think it's
shit.
mostly like up to the actual team performance. You know, it's like we give defenders these extra options on site, but you know if you can't control mid, the sites will fall apart.
And it feels very centered around that mid long line of sight,
Exactly.
right? This is Oppa's
All right,
paradise.
I think we're
I'm
getting right
imagining
into it.
Chamber,
Wasting
I'm
no
seeing
time.
all these
They
things.
want to
It's
get
interesting
these
some of these talk about.
influencers
I'm
off the
interested to see
stage
actually
and get to
if
the
these
real
fights
games.
do
But
occur kind of ahead of sight.
Here
how
we
well
go.
it's gonna be
You want to talk about the
tackled.
grand
Again, we
finals
have
real quickly?
Examples, especially
you
coming
have
down
any
to
predictions?
well,
I
just
do
coming
have a
out of Tahoe,
prediction.
where
Yeah.
I do
it
have a
comes down to
prediction.
your
I think
sense of
FNATIC
your
are coming
kind of
into it
line
with a lot
line
of
of defense
momentum.
that holds onto the side. So
I think
I'm really
Paper X have
interested
looked
to see how
incredible
that pans
the
out.
last
Yeah.
few games they played.
I think a common, I
I
guess,
think
setup
it's
is like a
gonna be
1-2-2. So
Paper
very
X,
hard anchor on
3-1.
B,
Yep.
2 people mid and 2 people
3-1.
on A.
Okay,
That's my
we'll
prediction.
see
I'm
who's
sad
done
for
their
whoever
homework.
Yeah.
loses.
Oh,
It's gonna be a
here
great
we
game.
Hard
go.
anchor on B right here.
This is
Here we go.
beautiful
Let's go, chat.
stuff to dive in on. We are going to be seeing
5 minutes. Shoot the eye.
Heels already.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
Who's got the lineup?
They're
Yo,
nowhere.
who
They're
else
They
nowhere.
have
is
lineups.
this?
How do they have
Well,
lineups?
They got to
They've
practice a little
They
bit.
got to practice?
They got to practice a little
Sorry,
bit.
Oh my
Shopify
god.
Rebellion.
Tarik 100% did
Oh,
not fight.
oh,
Chill!
oh,
Oh, we got one.
Tarik got toast, TenZ got Tarik.
Uh-oh.
But still, the fact
Kyedae!
he's in the feed, and it's just
Chill.
TenZ.
Oh, Tyson
I
on
got this
TenZ. Tyson on a sheriff.
He's going to be fighting this out.
What we got?
It's all down to
3v1?
now.
Flank. On the flank.
Brutally difficult to try and play this back in up against the 3
It's going to be
here.
really hard
Wait, they
for
don't
us.
know.
Again, a good glimpse here of how the
Yvonne?
site's actually laid out
Yvonne?
in City.
Do the wall, do the wall, do the
Take it.
wall.
That's the cracks. Blocked
Yeah.
by the,
Just
the
in time.
archway there.
I
Just in
like
time.
these kind of like close choke points almost. You still got access to be able to play into it. but
Guys,
it
we're watching
does
this map for the
definitely
first time
urge you
too. It's going to be
forward.
hard for
A
us to know what's
difficult
going on where
situation.
everybody
Let's
is.
go!
Kyedae with a 3K.
Shooting bodies!
That's
Shooting
3K on the
bodies!
pistol
Yeah.
for. Yeah,
Meow.
really interesting some of the things. Talk to us about
A
the
3K
this
to
site in
start the
particular,
day
'cause it looks
for
quite
Kyedae.
confined. There's lots of possibilities.
Oh my
Actually,
god, look at it.
That's a lineup.
They've been
Off
sweating.
rip.
They've been sweating.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think, I mean, something that maybe the Toast team could have done a little bit better is actually split more like left and right. It
We
looks like they all five
standing!
went elbow, where
Bro is not
you saw that they
Boaster.
were getting some friction.
He's got to
coming into the
relax,
site
dude. It's
because
just
of
the
Yeah.
pistol.
He
Like,
might
think-
pop
think
a
of it as
simmer.
a pop-up today,
Blood
where it's
vessel.
like, hey,
Tech
you
pause?
think this is
Tech pause already.
That's time out
There's
already.
no way this is a tech
Did we
pause.
just get techers?
Have we just been teched?
We can't be tech like this. You can't.
Welcome to the Pan Pop
Welcome.
Cast.
New map, new problems. Same
Yeah.
problems, I guess.
Down a bit.
Because again, it was quite
Exactly.
all in.
Please sign me
I like the fact
DSD.
you're already seeing the value of that Fade utility straight at the top. The reveal was excellent. Then you can kind of hit those rotates, you get that information off the middle.
Because actually the ping was so close to where the barrier dropped, so I guess that one of the things that you were hitting on is kind of how deep, I guess how far forward for the defenders these engagements can come.
Vinnie.
Is that sort of typical of how you'd see an early round
I just
start,
feel like to
particularly
make it
for
an even
aggressive
fight,
take forwards?
Vinnie should
Yeah,
play
I'd say so. I think
shirtless.
defenders should feel like they have some decent options to
Anyone
like,
down
kind of
or
fight
not?
forward. I think with the way that it's laid out, you know, you can
We'll
like,
see your
sort of line
reaction
up
in
a
30
Kyedae,
seconds,
line up
chat.
an Omen
We'll see what you have
Paranoia
to say
or
about
Wait,
that.
he's like
stuff like
he's
that, and
pre
really
round
try to
this
take
is
control of the
weird.
space. But again,
Tarik
it's kind of a gamble.
is
where it's
taking
like,
this
if you're going to be
seriously.
putting a lot
He's
more pressure on
IGLing
like,
the
main,
shit out of
you're leaving
this.
mid susceptible to
And on the
potential,
other
like,
hand,
late lurk
Tyson
or someone
too.
being
They both
deposited
want to
there
win.
from smoke.
Nobody wants to go up on stage and
yeah.
So I'm just
lose,
looking
you
at now
know?
on the minimap, the mid splits can be
They
wild. There's so many
that
options.
pathing towards A looks
Yeah.
so nice. Again, we're staring at the map, you're staring at the players. Unlucky for you. But yeah, it does feel like mid is just so critical at this point. Because otherwise,
Here we go.
you are kind of not necessarily
Quick
far
back
from
pause, we're back in it,
such an
guys.
Back in.
encouragement to hit those
Tarik with an
splits.
Also, like,
outlaw,
you were talking
outlaw
about the long
versus-
sightlines and
Oh,
stuff. It-
boy.
Actually, there's lots of
Tarik's
spots
gonna
for
take an
operators
aggressive
to tuck
peek
in
here.
as well.
Yeah.
It's not like an ascent
he's
mid
just
where
gonna
it's kind of
push.
like, you know, one or
One
two
or
walls
two.
for the defenders. So yeah, interesting
All
we're getting
right.
action in
Let's
there.
see what's
It's
going
interesting
on.
that you bring up Ascent because I
always
think
this
while we
weird
were playing,
phase where I
we actually
don't know
found
where
like there's like
anyone
an
is,
M1,
and it's
M2,
just, like,
M3
kinda looking
smoke
up at
setup
the
that you
map,
can do
but
like smoke on
They're
stairs,
playing
is like your
slow,
M1,
dude. They're
smoke on
playing
top
slow.
arch, M2, and then all the way at the top windows, M3. So you can kind of, as an attacker,
10
you
spotted,
can
run
have
to the other
options of what you
site.
want to choose. Like,
Kyedae-
hey, let's smoke M1, let's
Kyedae
split A.
had them
Smoke M2, let's take mid control
confused.
and kind
Oh,
of
no, no,
just
no.
sit
They're
around and see
reading
where
this.
what
They have
triggers
lineups?
are going.
Vinnie with the
I like
lineup.
this as well, almost playing
What a
offside
dart.
here
Through the
for
window.
Toast side as well. Kind of, you know, the dart coming through towards A, relinquishing the space. I'm going to have to play it back through, potentially seeing,
This doesn't quite look like how the
team
pro
take the long
teams do
road.
it. I'm not gonna lie.
and there's some of
Yeah,
those
for
kind of
sure.
covers, right, played out by Toast, kind of
The
like
way they
exploring
just kind of
what
like
could be held,
together
like how
roll
you
into
could sit,
sight,
maybe even with a shorty.
uncoordinated, looking in
Because
all
it is
different
quite
directions.
close
But
I think like
quarters,
the
as you
team
said,
fighting
you
feel like
need
gives
that
them an
utility to
advantage.
play the
Exactly.
space. You know, your Fade,
Without the
Oh,
coordination, just fight
Skies,
together.
Geckos,
Yeah.
are going to be well and truly needed.
Yeah,
Rolling
I think a
back.
lot of this map, at least from in my experience, is like a lot of initiators setting up their duelists, like clearing the space and saying like, hey, we're good to go. Go get frags. It's like they're trying to work mid.
First time we're actually seeing I guess a group in mid.
Mel in the
Here's
mid
M3
smoke.
oh
I
my
got
god.
Mel's
Oh
got
my
this all day,
god.
don't you
Oh
worry.
my
I say
god.
Mel's tucked right.
Timing.
This is really just spring the trap.
Wait, we
Tarik
missed
took out
it.
10. They don't know. They
Tarik
don't know.
killed
They don't
10
know. They don't
guys.
know.
In the
Oh,
smoke.
Vinnie, aware.
Observers.
Wait, Kyedae.
Kyedae's
Good
a
hold.
Ooh, crispy.
Kyedae has been scrimming.
That, honestly,
If Toast gets one, it's good enough for him.
Toast is shaking. shaking. The nerves getting
Tell
the
us what you
better of
really
him.
think, Toast.
Does anyone come this way at all?
Where's the
Let's
mic
see. Come on,
check?
Toast, you got this. Be brave.
He can't even keep it together,
Don't
dude.
think it's
He's so nervous.
One, even? What do you reckon?
Toast, we love
I
you.
think he's got one.
Wait, Kyedae?
Kyedae.
Kyedae. No, no, no. Oh! Wait! Oh!
I believe.
Oh my god.
It's all on board.
I mean, we're
Wait.
two going for knife kills. I'm here for it.
Vinnie.
Holy.
Very nice. So,
They're playing with their
Yeah.
food a little bit.
They're
All right.
doing a little bit
playing out,
good
I don't say as
Gaffin.
expected. It is a little bit
Don't leave
different,
him
right?
hanging. Don't leave him
Yeah.
hanging. Don't.
Fist
Don't
bump!
do it.
Fist bump!
Don't. Oh my god.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Thank God.
Holy Sid.
The synergy's just not there yet for
It's
Team
not there
Toast.
yet. You've got to work it out. I put it on Mel mostly.
Oh.
Okay.
You know, high expectations.
Oh, the drop.
Oh,
I'm
drop
glad,
it.
yeah,
Bro.
we put that in the replay.
This was nice.
Yeah.
That was really well done.
Damn, Kyedae, take it easy.
That is actually cooking. 5
Yeah,
to
it's
1.
funny.
Good scream, good scream.
Okay,
All right.
buy round coming out for Toast boys. We got to see
All right,
them lock this
first gun
down a
round.
little bit here.
Let's see
Look
what
at
we
this
got.
setup.
It looks like you're trying
Toast
to do a
is
little bit of
just
default.
looking
No,
at
you have
himself.
Bison
What is this
for the end.
crosshair?
I think that's the Astra work, or
I like this layering.
yeah.
Chat,
Like
write
you,
this
you can,
down.
again, you can kind of have someone on site, a little close like Toast is,
He has a
playing
judge.
that verticality from
Exactly.
that Gecko, right? This
Yeah.
is,
Wait, this corner.
Kind of playing
That
almost
judge.
like off their contact almost.
Oh, are we going to have a jumping judge from down here? Why do I feel like that's a real possibility?
Oh.
Tarik already removes
Out
that
of
layering
nowhere,
element,
dude.
though, the player up towards that top side.
Observers?
Toast.
We're just
Nice
cyber
little camera here.
POV.
Yeah.
The drone didn't see him.
Toast.
Oh
Toast
my
locked
god.
in.
Oh my god, oh my god.
god.
Chill, chill, chill.
And he's giving
Oh!
Oh shit, the judge!
Tarik goes down. Oh, you love to see that. That's filthy.
And he's not even moving, he's just staying right there.
Oh, TenZ.
Shooting
Chill!
No!
Oh, hell no.
My heart.
No, no, no.
That's nasty. I mean, to be fair, TenZ is being out-fragged by Kyedae, so I
Yeah,
think he's
yeah.
got to,
You got to win the mental game.
I think they
You
run
have to.
It's
through.
mental wolf. Toast is unmoved.
Oh, no,
Toast
no, no.
This is a
The
great
trip!
Oh shit! Toast.
Oh.
I mean, are we calling that corner toast?
Nah, this
Damn.
corner is insane.
We just ran into the toast judge.
I think
Just
Oh my
ran
God.
into the OG strat.
I guess a good example though, the difference here, because on A, you kind of have to clear this almost horseshoe.
Oh my God.
Spammable
No
or
way.
wallbangable with the recon coming through, but here,
He's
it's
kind
almost
of
like the site
fucking
opens
cracked
up once
with
you
it
come through this
though.
archway, and I guess unless you're splitting through the other side, that choke point could be nasty for you.
Yeah, I think that's kind of where the mid splits would have to come in, right?
We read your
You-
lips, Kyedae.
with
We
all
know what
the
you just said.
Extra positioning that defenders can take, you really want to take a mid split and pinch them and force them to take uncomfortable.
Tarik on a
fights.
sticker?
I mean, look, if that Alburn had just looked down,
Oh,
it would've been
brother.
different.
Wow,
Penetrating
good
through,
trade.
I mean, TenZ only gonna get one this time,
Wait,
but
Vice
again,
all this is gonna be
that
good.
Alburn was right there. If it had just checked that cubby, it would have been clear.
Wait,
But
the
now
res!
all
Oh my
the
God.
options. It's getting a little
Wait,
scary
the
towards
Vice
the
all
mid.
gonna run
It's
out.
gonna be
He has a
brutal.
shorty
Both
and a
sides.
judge? Oh my
Does
God.
go down. You don't
Kyedae,
get
run
it
through.
twice like that. Should already take towards sight. Again, I love this scaling up
Oh, the
towards it.
flash.
Great Gecko flash as well.
Oh, that's yeah.
That's just the.
Bell, like go.
Swept through. We'll need an ace.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Tarik, chill, bro.
What are you doing?
Nah, you are sick. You are sick.
No, relax,
That's
buddy.
Mel, bro. That's
Josh is running.
Relax.
Josh is trying to get there.
Simmer down, Bo.
Oh dear.
Come on now. That was.
Mel, I need you
That
to
was not
bring
he
it
was
down.
feeling himself after the
I
res.
really
That was not
need
very
you to
nice. He's
focus.
just bouncing around, dude. Just
So far,
hopping.
has there anything caught your eye that they're doing that you guys
Like a button,
had
yeah.
in your play test? Or is it kind of playing out somewhat as you expected? Is it kind of along the same lines?
Yeah, I think it's playing a little bit as we expect. You know,
Oh my God.
Bro, he's not been moving. He's like going up and down.
But yeah, I think it's like kind of what we're seeing. You know, again, if it's a normal attack map, three lanes. You know, there's going to be evolution more so on the strategy. rather
Wait,
than,
there's
Vaughn,
anything
what
else.
are we doing?
Oh,
What are we
brother,
doing?
we have the
Guns
spike
out.
is down.
Guns out.
Again, it feels like you really can't take your foot off the gas on either
Tyson
side.
with
Oh
You
my
can't
God,
get
nice,
these
yes,
early
nice.
balls.
Tarik!
This contact comes through so quickly. Like,
Oh shit! Oh fuck!
TenZ diffed
Uh-oh.
again.
No, he's
Same
actually
as round
trying.
one.
He's actually trying, guys.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Toast in
Replay.
shotgun
Mel,
only
Mel,
shell.
One Vandal.
Here we go.
Oh,
Here we go. Come on, Mel.
A Vandal.
I'm believing in
classic.
this.
They're
farming
like it's going to
orbs
help it
too.
happen.
Vandal.
It's not.
Dude,
As
they're
it
really going
stands,
for it.
it's
They're like
good
trying
work
hard.
coming out from Tarik's side.
They do not
and
wanna
again,
lose.
like punishing
Look at
this,
him.
keeping these
Look
like
at
late
him.
positions
Holding
down
this.
middle
Oh my God.
seems
Just
so
holding this.
valuable.
Show me something.
Right? This is perfect. Examples of how much
Never in
control
doubt.
you get by keeping that
Yeah.
side
Saw it
together.
coming.
There might be a little bit of split in a way, ascent in a way.
Exactly.
You're getting
Come
those
on,
moments
Tarik.
where it's like so key
Go
to keep
easy.
that map control for rotate.
Yeah, I think Split is a great example.
this is
where
that
it's-
to
if
you
you
as
can-
well.
If you can control mid as an attacker,
We can go
you
do it.
really hammer the defender rotation, and you cut that.
Yeah, that's devious.
Tyson, no.
Oh, he's so
Tyson,
close.
no.
Ego farmer.
Well, I'm curious actually if we do see anybody hop onto a, well, who else but TenZ?
Tyson's not
I was going to
happy
say,
about what I did to him.
whoever,
Hey, man,
whoever's
don't
going
we
to pick
know?
up the operator first.
Show me the money.
Wait, up?
Here we go.
got
Oh,
Op
we have
and
an up
Odin.
and an
Again,
Odin.
these are the sort of lines of sight, and you're already seeing that util kind of trying to facilitate a push-up.
Tyson
I like
just
what Mel's
holding
doing off the
mid.
back of this too, right? But Tarik on the other side's been gunning today.
I really like this play. Just nice defaulting kind of around mid.
Just getting information.
I guess you were talking about
See
what
what
the
they get.
defaults kind of, or the, I guess the formation looks like.
Double
is-
jump spot.
Yeah, the 1-2-2, right? You were talking about 2 towards mid and then 2 towards A side? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Front row. Oh,
Again,
Tarik,
there's that
brother.
mid-pressure, right? There's
Yeah.
layers to this.
Free.
You don't get that full freedom. Nice lockdown here, actually. This is
Oh,
stunning.
Yvonne? You got
for
it
now,
like
though, you
that?
look at the remnants,
I need
Just
to see
that
Yvonne
super
versus
wide
Toast.
swing.
I need
Towards
Yvonne
the main.
and Toast in a gunfight.
and it's going to be difficult.
Come on, show me
for
something.
Toast.
Oh!
That's on me. I
2v2,
overestimated
2v2.
you drastically.
Josh and Vinnie.
So
Tyson
down
and
to
Mel.
the spike having
Not
been
Good
picked.
pullback?
Yeah. But Vinnie and Josh,
Oh, they gave us
little
the
deadly
sight.
duo.
Oh my, Mel and
TP to
10s. Oh
safety
my
as well,
god.
so
The Mel and
see a
10's
full
retake,
2v2.
I think, is
Nah.
like
in the post here.
favorite to
So
win
this
this
is kind of like what
round.
we're talking about with
Divide.
the
Let's see if Josh and Vinnie have something to say
Yeah,
about
with
it.
the layered defenses here, Mel is able
Where are
to
we
kind
going?
of, the retake
Where
is
are we
very
going?
easy now for the defenders because they're not
Nice.
taking any forward positioning in the elbow or in heaven. So now you're going to see, yeah,
Oh,
it'll
show me
be
something,
start
Josh.
to fall-
Show me
fall
something.
apart
They know
for the
where you
attacker
are.
because they didn't take that extra space.
Josh
Aw, nice
completely, I mean,
try.
you're right.
Never in
It does
doubt.
I mean, what can
force
you
the
do?
hand a
Never in
little
doubt.
if you want
Never in
safety.
doubt.
Exactly. So I think, yeah, if you're an attacker and you take the side, you might want to go and maybe greed a little bit more for that elbow space. Kind
He's
of like
flexing
stop
on
the rotation a
stage,
little bit
it's
early,
like-
in this area.
Is there anything new?
Because if you don't, as an
Come on.
attacker, you're just going to be like
There's
fish in
one
a
thing
barrel.
we
You're going to get shot
expected.
from a lot of different angles.
Where we
And I
look
guess, just quickly, what's the pathway for the attackers to get up to heaven? It's around the...
It's around, so you have to go through elbow first and then
Okay.
up the staircase.
So it's almost something you look
Oh,
at
yeah. Oh,
either
they're filling
clearing ahead of the
themselves.
plant, or I
They'll
guess
kinda
as
crack,
cycle,
though,
because that's
no?
usually where your anchor's going to slip into, much like Split again, coming back into elbow behind and,
Yeah.
and maybe towards stairs. But
Yeah. I think also it's like, hey, if like your duelist wants the path into heaven on the way to site, like, hey, if there's like a waylay or even Noman too, like TPing into heaven and gets that forward
All right,
position.
slow A push.
About that. Okay,
5
2 to 4.
players.
Also interested to see if there's actually any kind of B post plant where they can kind of tuck a couple of players in and then somebody come back and cheese a little bit.
Tarik clearing
I guess
corners.
it's playing out.
Running for the op.
Hold on.
Oh,
10s
oh,
might be doing 10s.
Dry splitting. Go for
Knows
more.
about more as
No,
well.
no
gonna
way.
miss on
No
seconds.
way.
He's still
You
good.
gotta
Nice
bounce
angle there
back.
as well. Nice kind of like play through for him.
No res.
Like I feel
Self-heal?
like you're going to be able to hear a lot of these rotations too, because like as much as it is quite a big map, again, you can kind of slip through into those mid-connectors sort of areas. You can hear these rotations, they start making noise.
Oh, the Cypher ult.
God.
Even now looking at the mini map, you think about the size of the descent on the mini map.
They're nowheres.
Oh, TenZ is walking up.
Rios, thank you.
Oh, he gets one.
Thank you! TenZ just a hit and run again.
Repeat.
Feeling
Ace,
omnipresent
show me
because
something.
of controlling
Ace,
the
go for it, go for it!
Oh.
Oh.
Josh to finally deal with him. But Vinnie and Josh got their
That was
work
almost
cut out
vintage
now. There's a
TenZ.
firing
Greed here,
squad.
yeah.
Mel's getting greedy.
Oh
There it is.
my god.
They take away Vinnie, leaving just Josh alive.
30 seconds
Oh,
left.
look at
Toast with
Toast.
the treasure.
Station down
Oh,
now.
God.
Toast.
Just run
Toast is
into
the
Again,
worst
man,
kind of player,
yeah.
bro. Like,
My
I
favorite
appreciate
kind
it.
of player. I've got to
No,
say.
no, no!
Spamming
Oh, he's
through with
won! Aw.
Okay, all good, all safe
I
in the end.
feel like the
Getting close,
5-player
guys. I
push
think like everyone's
slowly
kind of
into
getting
A.
the tempo of the map
Yeah.
as well,
Not
kind of getting the control of space.
Especially when you run into a TenZ off.
Yeah.
I don't
Trying to have a
know.
little look
I
around.
don't
Yeah,
know.
Smoke wasn't ready.
Little goodies, like the observers.
Not
want to show
ideal.
You.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They normally,
This
like,
map
fly
looks
around
like
and
too
find
big.
some
Like you
good
need a
stuff.
lot of
I'm already
util to
seeing
like
it ready
throw all
lined
the
up.
plays.
Big map.
And again,
And mid is so
I
key.
Yeah.
kind of like. Where's the little salt dudes? Where's the little salt dudes?
Yeah,
Find
we're not
some of
seeing
them.
enough of Easter eggs just
No,
yet.
can we cook a little harder on that, please? Again, we have like a half buy-ish.
Half
Ish. I think it's just Kyedae down on the Sheriff. I mean, you got to give your gunner the rifle. What are we doing?
Ooh,
I mean,
I like
Kyedae
this
against
spot.
Mel. The age-old.
This is the 1v1 we've been waiting
TenZ want
for.
to take space. And I quite like that we're seeing this aggression from TenZ, kind of showing what you can do space-wise.
Oh,
And
Vinnie.
aggression-wise, but Vinnie up to the
Got one?
test.
Kind of
Oh,
nice.
Puts
with
it
it.
Kyedae.
towards him.
Oh,
Kyedae
nice try.
does go down. But again, I
Alright,
love the
3
fact that you
guns.
can take
Yeah,
kind of considered aggression.
absolutely, yeah. And it's, again, it comes back to that sort of...
Oh,
Jump,
no.
jump,
Oh,
jump!
no.
Oh,
Next
no! Oh!
There she is,
brutal.
touchdown now.
We
There
gotta
it
clear
is.
corners.
We're waiting for it.
That
feet now.
was...
There it is. And this is a feel-good
Oh,
map,
God.
though. Like,
Tarik, where are we looking,
I
bro?
was initially a little bit
Where
worried
are we
about some of
looking?
those
You gotta
50-50
clear 'em.
angles, right? It was something that was in my mind. I know a lot of people were kind of saying that sort of thing, that just being cognizant of it, but already seeing, like, the way it plays out, you just got to be checking your corners. You just got to be using that
Yeah.
util.
I
Nothing
mean, what
is
can you
safe.
do?
It's that instant reminder, right?
Yeah, I think as well, like when you push up through the map, you know, corners will start to like clear themselves. Like as you slice the pie, right? As you're checking stuff one by one, things will naturally open up to you, and it won't feel as
Now they're
as
really on a
complicated
half
as
buy.
Yeah.
All right, now they're going fast mid.
I gotta see Vinnie use this all. He's had this since like round 4.
Earlier on.
Yeah, and the late. Oh,
Kyedae? Oh, not
Nearly.
again.
But she's
But
got a lane
they've
to
been
play from.
wrapped on, yeah.
Open ult.
Ah, that's smart as well. Getting out just in
Got
time.
away.
13 HP.
Lucky for her.
13 HP.
But
They have
already
the site,
starting
though.
to
Yeah,
gain.
they
I kind
kinda-
of like
Oh,
what
they
they
could
tried
res
to do
Kyedae,
that, but they're
maybe.
utilizing mid, kind of
With these
cutting through
guns,
that path.
I
And they
don't
gambled
know.
right.
I
We
don't
saw
know.
go for a
the
kill
Toast
first,
side
maybe?
was stacked
If
up
they
on
get
that
a
B
couple
side.
And just
Yeah.
quickly on the walls
like
here, is it only the
holding-
Odin with the
they have
high
the sight, but
penetration
they're
that will go through
only
these walls? So it's
only
not
Odin.
rifles.
Not rifles. Yes, correct.
All right,
Wall.
decent wall. Broken
Well,
instantly.
swiftly dealt with.
TenZ is here.
That's a little awkward for them now.
Yep.
Through the stage wall.
Yeah, not going to be easy.
Well, this flank could be huge, actually.
And it's
Opted
like,
to go back through mid.
Tarik could kill
I
2.
quite like that they're trying to find a new pathway.
Yeah.
Two-player
I like the spot from Josh.
Yeah, smart work here.
Could get
Josh
one.
gonna be now pressured,
Oh,
cleared
wait,
on
I
the
think there's a
corner as well.
gap.
I thought these stingers might
Spam,
have
keep
respawned
spamming.
in these close quarter.
Oh my god,
oh my god.
Yvonne and
3v3.
Tarik are doing very well. They found some stability here, but the time started ticking. They got to get
Oh my
moving.
god,
My
Vinnie.
goat! My goat!
Trying to work this
Yvonne
back through,
coming
but
up
1v2
huge.
is brutal.
Yvonne?
Yvonne!
Shut it out. That
Are you
was real
kidding me?
close.
That was huge.
Again, another example of kind of how, actually on a lesser purchase, if you can get into this site,
Yvonne in the
it can be
post
really
plant's
difficult to
actually
find
crazy.
back in.
The
So we
stinger,
talked about
that
the flank
stinger
coming
looks
through,
so
didn't
good,
ramp
like,
all
in
the
that
way
site.
from spawn,
It's,
but
like, so
come
close
back
quarters.
through mid. It could be really, really rough to actually retake here.
Yeah, I think again,
Oh,
I think the
stop
stage,
grab.
the stage is actually a really nice pick for the attackers because once they get the site, it like flips the
Wow.
camera. Now they
Crispy.
are the defenders almost. And
Crispy,
now it's like,
Yvonne.
okay, how do we, when the script is flipped, how do we?
Yeah,
how do
let's
defenders
go.
take the site?
Because I guess the main thing here with this kind of, I'm calling it the horseshoe though.
We got a close match on our
That's
hands.
typically how
These
you
teams
expect
came to
to set up
play.
for a defender. It's open for the attackers to walk onto site. So it's actually really interesting. I said another example potentially for the post
fade
market,
all.
if we'll see one.
Speed up A.
And I quite like the fact that you can see how much value just that single smoke in mid gets you. It allows you to cross up, right? Because I know a lot of people were scared about that, maybe operator controlling too much space.
Since
City got to respect this down.
Oh my god! Oh my god. Do it.
Chill,
Chill. No, one knife.
He's hungry. He's hungry.
Oh
dearie
my
me.
god.
It's an aggressive take actually.
Yeah, the aggression is just
Oh my god.
too much to handle. All right, Josh, let's see what you got.
So in this situation, what are you looking for Josh to do
Get
to
a
make the
plant
most
down.
of this time?
I think he might want to plant for back elbow and try to like see if he can maybe
See
like
if he
get the
can-
defenders
he's not gonna
as,
get it
like,
down in
they're
time.
coming into the site.
Oh!
Or TenZ is gonna whip.
Wait, check the PC. I think he's lagging.
With
twice?
Look, I know this is obviously a show match, but I love the aggression we're seeing. It makes me so
Yeah,
happy.
and just going back to that one smoke again, it's actually, it's not necessarily a given. The
5-5.
defenders have to progress
Close
forward. There needs to
half.
be kind of two layers, maybe somebody coming out from the A side.
I wanna see the scoreboard.
That push. Again,
Yeah, I gotta see the
not
scoreboard
too
too.
dissimilar, in the, I guess.
Oh
setup
my
that
god,
No one's
to only
looking.
get one there is
Yeah.
But in terms of ascent, you know, this one smoke
Okay,
arches
that's a
or
kill.
deep towards pizza,
Yeah.
you're asking the same thing, but you don't get the same kind of pressure from short on ascent. This really asks you to come out and get ahead of that push.
Yeah, I mean, we saw it with Sid City. She tried to fight up a little bit more, but she had to respect the four-man push coming down mid.
Chat,
But it also
Tarik
looks
will be
quite
back
playable.
for
If you
the
do
grand
fall back
finals.
away
Don't
from
you
that kind of,
worry.
like, top mid, I guess, op swing
He's
position.
just
There is
trying to
playable
win a
space
show match
behind
right
you,
now.
Completely forced forward. I do want to keep an eye on some of these ults.
Here he
start
goes.
seeing them
Little
interact.
Reyna
Everyone's
ult.
here
Little
flash.
Reyna ulti.
So nice.
Oh,
You're seeing like
brother.
Dizzy, the
Shut
valuable,
brother down.
Kyedae.
That was a
call the
reveal
red?
over the top as well,
Denied.
yeah.
Really, really lovely.
Oh,
Through the
That
smoke?
was
What can
fair.
you do?
Tense.
The fun Felicia here.
And all in the meantime, Sid City just sat there as well, like played in so nicely.
And look at Cypher at mid. He knows they're contained. He hears the rotates.
Wait.
Yeah, that is so smart.
Getting
Again,
dirty.
this sort of presence, right, keeping that like even late fight for middle is so
Went
valuable.
through?
Sending a player down there gives you so much security
Good
towards the
spam.
B side, for
Oh my
example.
god.
Yeah.
Kyedae,
Doing well to
Kyedae,
hold that
Kyedae.
down, but
The wall's
toast
The wall?
with the judge. I guess that's why Vice is kind of nice too.
Oh god.
He has a shorty, doesn't he?
Oh god.
Yeah, I'm just thinking actually.
Vinnie instead of Tarik. That's
Cavs
cap,
come
dude.
through. Vinny's back on his feet. Actually, a push onto the side here. Kind of tagged up though.
Oh,
you
Sid
don't
down
want flanks,
15, but
though.
still standing. Could do with some support here. Again, Toast slow and steady, but Mel clean
Oh,
stuff.
nice
Clean,
try.
clean.
Mel, calm down.
Just thinking back to comms, actually, just touching there on the Vice, but also
These
the
brawls,
opportunity
like,
for
they're just getting so
deadlock. as well.
scrappy,
You're
it
talking about the
feels
Sage
like.
Wall, but I mean, it could be really, really interesting in terms of
Is
util
it
for the
possible to turn
post-one
the
to
game audio
aggressively
down
take
just a little
space,
bit?
Yeah.
deny
the
kind
headset?
of ways back into sight. So
Yeah.
Stream.
Yeah, I mean, I think
the-
this map gets into
like,
you know,
game audio,
players'
game
hands. I
audio,
think
yeah.
they'll find
your
that
headset
a lot
or
of
on
things
stream?
potentially work. You know, especially with when it comes to compet, you'll have the RR reduction on your losses.
So you can really play around.
You can really
Yeah.
play around, learn the
green
map.
dial
you know,
top
experiment
right,
with
not the
stuff
big
if
one, the
you're feeling
little
like
one.
it.
Turn to
Yeah,
the left.
and just have fun.
Yeah.
And again,
Better?
I'm pretty sure I just noted this, that Toast is using
Better?
the Among Us crosshair, I believe it is.
Yes, yes, I do believe that is.
And that would upset me further if I died to him with a judge in
Well-
Toast's corner. You know,
Oh,
just knowing
Toast,
that
relax,
now
buddy.
compounds
That's
issues.
why he's a judge player.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
It
All right,
does
Vinny,
make sense.
you
Not
had your
hitting headshots
all
like that.
half.
Okay, let's.
Really good position.
And this is what
wait,
we're talking about that playable
moving.
space, kind of top middle, right?
Oh
Again, it does
my
feel like some
God.
close
Just
kind of,
running
I guess,
into
choke points, but very swingable, very playable
crosshairs.
from those deeper angles. And I kind of like that synergy then between TenZ and
I like
I think
this
it was,
hold.
yeah, Kyedae as well. Kind of like both working that.
Vinny
Let's go, Vinny.
staying aggressive. Look at that furrowed brow, dude. He's
No
just
fear.
Now, just 3 of them remaining.
Focused.
Kyedae, Vinny, and Josh. A couple of ults in play here too. Sid City gonna
Ooh,
get
alright,
dipped
Vinny.
here. Gonna say it. Vinny.
Oh,
Wow.
Vinny.
Gearing up a little bit, but can he
Wait.
survive now? Kyedae.
Oh
a little too late
Nowhere-
for that.
nothing to
Fake
do,
stun.
nowhere to go.
Another push out here. TenZ still looking for
Oh
something
my
like
God.
again.
The lineup. Get him back on stage.
Start
The
again.
lineup.
A
Come
little
back.
warmed up.
It's 7-5. It's
Easy
a
button.
Are you
respectable-
standing?
Yeah, sure.
Oh my God.
They're all standing.
They're all
Come on, come on. W's in the
ball
chat
for
for
me,
Team
7-5.
Toast,
Oh,
leading
brother.
7-5 at the half.
Oh,
I
brother.
heard there is like a...
I did hear that this is a
Something if you
defense-sided
lose.
map, though.
Heard.
I've heard
Yeah, I'm
rumors.
making that up right now.
Yeah.
I heard
I don't bring
nothing.
it up.
I saw a sneak preview
But this
there.
may just end
Not before the watershed.
12-12. We
True.
might just have to
True.
go to
Wait,
overtime.
Stay
Yeah.
tuned.
The script
You'll
has been
find out soon
written, I'm
enough.
not going to
And
lie.
again, like in the distance, there's so much.
I'd like to see.
I mean, Vinci, just to
I wanna
come
see
back
the
to
double
the
senti
visuals
get value
again,
here.
when
Vinny
you're
still
talking
didn't use
about
his
elevating
ult,
the
by the
art style
way.
and kind of the visuals and
All
stuff.
half.
The map itself looks great, but the environment
TenZ
on top
shield
of that.
Sheriff.
Yeah, I mean, like
This
shout
is
out to their
crazy.
team. Oh, they found one.
Okay,
Easter
okay.
eggs. I mean, yeah, the art.
They're having a meeting.
I mean, you can tell the art team had a lot of fun with this one. I think
Yeah.
it was like something that we wanted to like really like hone in on. It's like, hey, how can we make our maps look even better than they do already while
Alright, let's
keeping
see.
that gameplay
Let's see what the first.
consistency?
I am seeing the Taxi Bear in what looks
Toast
like a
attack.
hot tub
Oh,
up
there's
there as
out.
well. Hopefully,
Kyedae, Kyedae toast, Kyedae toast.
Soon as
Nice.
Kyedae go.
I mean, just give Kyedae a pistol. For some reason, she is
to where?
obscenely good
They
with
know.
it.
Oh my God,
Actually,
the spam.
I
They know,
like
but
that
they
little like
can't
overhand
clear
kind of
her.
denies
And they're
the
gonna
Dizzy coming through. So you
rotate
can
out.
play some of these corners.
They've
Still
got
have to be really locked in
everybody
to clear
on
them.
Team
with a-
Tarik. to
oh, the
rotate
pullback.
over.
Ooh.
Tyson v
A
Kyedae.
bit of a
1v1.
different setup here towards,
Come on, King.
I guess, Team Tarik here on the B defense there.
I'm just running at them at
towards
this
the
point.
archway.
Jump
I
for
told
me.
you Kyedae's nasty with that pistol.
Do not line up for
And she
Tyson.
does
Jump, jump,
Yeah,
jump.
yeah.
Oh! Chill, chill, chill. Oh my God.
Stop it, please.
Oh my God.
friends, Please, it's meant to be
No
fun.
way.
Oh God.
He's going to just push right through.
TenZ in a 1v2.
What is happening?
What?
Oh!
Damn.
Oh my God.
Watching a Showmatch.
Brother. Come on! Oh my God.
Let's be
I
real.
mean, he was the chosen one.
That was
Come on!
That was going to
Oh.
happen.
Kyedae with a pistol.
Yeah, my
and,
bad.
The
Oh, yeah.
flick onto Kyedae,
that
though.
stoked the fire.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
That
but
was nuts, though.
like this was it. Like,
Oh
my
The
God.
second follow-up, though, it's almost like a little fadeaway.
In the A-blabs. Oh,
And not these
shit.
like headshot angles as well. Like you feel like you can play into it, but they are certainly that it gives you these like playable options.
look at their
Yeah.
faces.
TenZ, if you're TenZ though, the defenders.
Oh my God.
Nice to be TenZ, I
Yeah.
guess,
Look at the
right?
example of brute forcing on
Damn.
He has a
Yeah.
lucky. Oh my
Oh
God.
no.
Tarik!
And he got out.
one
And he
more.
got out.
Those 50 corners still cleared, but you have that
The
option.
jump, the
If
jump.
you're not going to invest
Oh.
utility early, you're going to get
Oh my
punished.
God.
Yeah, it's very dangerous to try to contact
Oh
them.
no, 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 no. Ace!
Toast is getting his.
Yeah.
Ace, ace, ace.
Ace.
Come on,
The
Toast.
crowd commands it.
Come on,
He's in his
Toast.
cam.
Get yours.
Brilliant. Toast, get out of your cam.
Go hunting.
Toasting cameras. Right, Kyedae, deny it, please.
Now
Oh,
they
no,
know.
they've-
Now
Oh,
they
they're
know.
running
Now
their
they know.
They're coming. They're coming.
I
They're on
think
the
we're going
way.
to see 4 knives out
They're
here
on
just
the way.
charging.
Flash of the cage.
Oh, please, Kyedae, don't go down like this. Oh,
And then
no.
go, go, go.
Yeah, the Toast Ace.
Let's go.
Come on.
Let's go.
Come on
Oh
now.
my God.
That's a nasty cam shot right back
Yeah,
to Kyedae's
not
face. What are you
happy.
doing?
Not happy.
What are you doing, production? How dare
Production
you?
is
Nastiness.
memeing.
The judges look quite strong.
Well, yeah, just to come
Oh
back
my
though,
God.
also another example where
There's like no
initially
fear.
the kill goes one way, but if you're stacked up, these trades can come through. So, and they're talking about kind of scaling up and leapfrogging.
Yeah.
You can get to sites.
Okay.
So you can win this opening engagement.
I need the crosshair code now.
Come on. All right, gun round. Gun round. Let's
Come
see
on.
what the
Team
attackers
Tarik, I
have
need
on
you guys to
Tarik.
focus up a little bit here. All right, we need a little bit more play.
Oh, good wall.
Like this wall.
Now they know. At least 2.
Did you guys play much with the Sage, or was that something that you didn't really see as valuable as maybe we're seeing it here?
I think we tried
Yeah.
a lot of different stuff. I think the Sage is like we were trying like a more traditional,
Tarik
like, hey,
and
like
TenZ
let's,
in mid?
let's like wall stuff as an attacker,
my
like
God.
kind of what Yvonne did, like walling the main. But I think there's definitely a lot more room to explore with
Yeah,
Sage,
yeah,
I'd
yeah.
say, especially like on B and A with some of the elevation.
Can you get a wall up to see out the window?
I think you might barely be able to.
Okay. I'm not sure about that one.
People are going to be... why did you give them the idea? Why did you say this? Let me enjoy my games. Yeah, get that utility.
Oh, he has a cam in the site.
Okay. Who's holding the site? Kyedae with a Guardian, trying to play that little bit of a deeper angle for
flash.
TenZ.
But they didn't clear it.
Oh! Yeah, there we go. Okay, one more.
There you go.
One
That's a good
more.
spot.
Oh, no,
Oh,
there's
the
fine
judge is just
Good trade.
Tarik trades. Bomb
got a team
down.
of judge
Some
abusers,
good
Mike.
spam.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cypher.
It's like there's 5 links in the server.
Oh, wait, the drone. Oh, the Omen.
Okay.
Oh, and there's the Omen going up into heaven, kind of stopping the rotate as fast as possible.
This
super
judge,
nice,
this
actually,
judge.
seeing that
is
play.
so
Toast
dangerous.
playing
Oh
that
my,
corner
like,
again.
what can you do?
You're going to get this control.
What can
if
you
you're not gonna clear
do?
it. This is forcing their hand.
No.
Brutal, but you have to be so
This is
reserved with your utility,
not
so heads
particularly
up with
close
it.
anymore.
And
I
Do they have
jinxed it.
timeouts? So they might need one.
Fountain.
They're the fountain looks like a
We're about to
rook
see.
piece.
I don't
just
know.
think, I guess there we almost had an example of kind of the jet pathing into
There
side
it
here.
is.
It's
Oh,
almost similar to
Vinnie.
kind of getting into a ascent in terms of like the smoke forward. They usually dash for the switch to close the door, but you can get up onto the up on top of hut here, and then I guess it's just another updraft to get.
Yeah.
right here.
Our king.
Yeah, I think-
W's in the
Well, I
chat
think
for
you'd only
Tarik.
be
Come
able to get
on.
top of hook because there's no
Big
second
comeback
updraft.
here.
I think you have to
Big
updraft onto
comeback.
Or maybe you can't.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
And it looks pretty
Oh, they know.
Oh,
he dodges the tether.
Oh my god.
being slowed
Oh
down
my-
yet, still trying to play his life. Nice little
What is
reveal on
happening?
side, but there's a lot of
Oh my
bodies
god.
here.
He has a Bucky.
Running out of knives
Bucky.
to play with, but the Bucky comes back.
Oh my
through,
God.
Kyedae killed.
They're playing with their food a little bit
And
here.
he stops the rot here, but Plant's going to be in.
Team
so now the
Toast
defenders
is
are here, though,
feeling
ready
it.
for the retake.
See if they can do some damage on this one. Yeah,
Ooh,
nice
Josh,
from Josh.
crispy.
Keep
Let's
on
go,
hitting on the
Josh.
side.
One more.
Oh,
Well,
oh, good David.
Oh, Vinnie.
scanning ahead.
What's there? Does that help out at all?
Vinnie
No one
and
able to
Yvonne.
make much of that.
This heaven position is actually deadly as well. Again, the scope up here. You can get anything done. No, it's City.
Brother.
Oh, that was 3.
Nowhere
Not
to
like
go.
this.
Nowhere to
Not
go,
like
I guess
dude.
you need to hop onto the little, maybe up onto the box to dash, and then maybe it's a little more clunky than the ascent approach, but it was actually a nice set piece in the previous round with the cage in the corner to kind of path over the top of hut.
Another judge.
Again, obviously been doing that in scrims.
Oh.
Oh.
1-1.
Where?
Where?
We don't
Okay.
want that's not a judge.
Toast
And again,
is not
just to come
interested
back
in your
here,
Vandal.
How spammable is the hut from both
It's
sides?
not very spammable. I think maybe on the small bits with the
We got a
with the Odin,
scuffed
but
guy
not
here
not
for
the
Team
hut. I don't
Tarik.
think it's a big part of the hut.
I think Tarik Reina ulted.
Okay, Toast without.
Oh my
Immediately.
god. Oh,
Sorry?
Immediately walks
I
into
didn't
the
realize it was a second
crosshair.
player. I found out in the
I
kill
don't know,
feed.
chat. I don't know.
Oh,
if we're
brother.
gonna-
God,
I don't know
Chat.
if this is
it's just
doable.
filthy. Kyedae doing the best she can, but I mean,
I think they're
All
going
right,
for around the
Vinnie.
world right now. They're just in their
1v4.
spot.
yeah, just taking the tour.
No, stop it. Stop it. One more.
They're taking a group
Oh wow, we got some
photo.
RPs here. That's
Oh, they're
pretty
they're AFK in their spawn.
crazy. Vinnie.
Vinnie.
Oh, unlocked one.
This is winnable.
The biggest see his face is like, what are these?
Wait, he
He
doesn't know. He
doesn't-
doesn't
he
know.
doesn't believe it.
Spawn.
Oh my.
Sid.
Yes,
Top
the
five?
Bucky
Crouching.
didn't arrive.
Yes. Yeah.
I don't know, guys. I just.
I
see the
feel like I could
confusion.
lip read that
Yeah,
one as well. Top 5, guys.
Yikes, dude. Yikes.
TenZ is kind of kicked up a gear. He's on
Oh
23
my
level.
god.
Oh,
Clean.
You see he's got back into the rhythm of being on stage.
yeah. Yeah, he's quite good at stage games, isn't he?
Okay.
Oh, okay.
We're leaking comms.
Okay.
I like that.
We're leaking comms.
Damn, he fine.
So what would, where in the map would you say this is the most feasible approach?
Wait.
5-man slam, probably through B.
Okay.
I
Team
think
Toast
A,
is kind
the
of
attackers have a little bit more to
trolling.
work with.
Well,
Oh yeah, they're trying to make it
One
a, they're trying to make it a
Yeah.
game.
Four
Dual
pistols.
rooms. And it feels like they're trying to extend
If they
a little
win
bit of
this one.
gameplay here. I'm seeing classics and cherish, but
I
I can
told
also
you,
see
we're-
Oh,
no!
Tarik, no!
No, 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 no.
Oh my god. Oh my
Sounds like
god.
bullying.
yeah.
This feels mean.
Big C's though.
No,
actually.
this
God.
is sick.
Look at
This
what's
is
like-
sick.
look-
This
There's
Odin's about to
knives.
do some
And
unreal
there's a
damage.
choke point. If they carry on this way, it's probably
We
not
have
going
a
to feel... Oh,
pretty
no, it's not.
dangerous
No,
flank,
no,
though.
no.
Oh, all right,
Oh,
Tarik.
they're getting baited in, Mike.
All right,
They're getting
Tarik.
baited in. Sitting
You
waiting.
can see that when they go in.
Oh, Tarik, no! She's going for more! Oh my god. This is sick. This is sick.
Free guns, free guns.
Damn.
If
Free
Tarik gets
guns.
out an op here, he needs it. He needs this op.
I love how it's Tarik the first to fall.
Beautiful, isn't it? There it is.
They're just.
A sacrifice. Oh,
They
giving
wanted
it
to
up.
make it a
That-
game.
That is.
Is that reportable or no?
Wait, so hang on, actually, who
That's
cheated?
TOS right there, dude. That is
I
So
don't
a
few guns
bannable
made it into
offense.
sight.
He's standing because you got a knife.
Tarik
I need you to up the ante here.
barely won a round
Where's
where the
my
other
five
team
man
was trying to
front?
hand it to you. Come
Yeah,
on
we
now.
were promised
Come
this.
on now, our king.
No op? Oh, brother.
Oh boy.
Okay, now
It's
we
going to be a very loud round.
Kyedae knows. Kyedae knows.
Run.
See how smart
Yeah, we're
that is.
testing
There
where
we
these
go.
balls are.
Well,
Well, this is the one.
This is sick.
Oh my god.
What is this?
Turns out it's spammable.
Holy. You have options.
Wait,
That is true.
Kyedae's 7
that would
HP?
not be fun otherwise.
Vinny's
Oh,
got
we
the
have stage
flame
heal.
though.
Stage heal.
Most of
Vinny
them
on a
skate
huge
here.
flame.
Yeah, they didn't really
Vinny.
do much from that. Actually, they're
I mean, yeah,
Tarik got
Oh,
toast.
look at mid. They're just getting so much free info.
What is happening?
Oh,
Ew!
comes in.
it's not pretty gameplay.
No, no, this is not.
Oh, oh no,
probably the
no,
caliber
no. Oh, he has
the
a
next
good
game's
back.
gonna be like.
No.
But you
Oh,
never know. Oh,
not like
it's
this.
just very loud.
This
here.
is
It's
sick.
very, very loud.
Vinny.
Thank you, Vinny, and thank you,
Oh
Tarik.
my God.
What did we just watch?
Have they
What
run
just
out of
happened?
money? As you say, do we get another
Okay.
next round? Do we get another weird purchase?
I think they're just
All
going
right.
for a real buy
We
pretty
live to
soon.
see another
Yeah.
round. It's not over yet.
Give us
That is just
overtime.
any sort of shotgun, so.
It must be said they're
I
kind of
guess
handing it
another
to us.
question.
They're not treating this
To
seriously.
get a reveal into that site, it kind of has to go through the window.
Comeback
Are the
City.
opportunities to come over that arch in
How-
terms of the
how do we
site?
tell them
Is
they're
there any
throwing?
kind of
Okay, alright.
possibilities for,
That's
early
enough
reveals?
There you go.
Nah,
There
this
you
shit's
go.
over.
Space in front
This
of
shit's
that
over,
window.
guys.
You kind of need to
They've had it.
No.
You
Tarik
can
up?
do
Tarik up.
some level of recon
Where is he?
for it.
Oh,
Not where
opposite
the
side.
enemy
They
team
want to end
is.
this one, it looks like. For this tournament site, we do have that vice utility here as well.
Kyedae
TP
Oh,
up
he's in
towards
heaven.
Oh, he didn't get there. He didn't get there.
Nice.
Nice, Josh.
Josh
Nice.
from
Again,
him.
that's a that
All
right
right.
there. That positioning is prime.
Oh,
to
we got
but
flanked.
Mel just goes through heaven.
Look, Mel's
Back
getting
up.
kind of slippery with these positions, figuring out the map.
Yeah, there's Tarik. Tarik with an
Yeah,
op.
she did.
Oh. All right.
Nice.
Good trade. Good trade.
3v2.
3v2
Mel and
retake.
Toast.
Oh no, he doesn't clear.
Hello, Tarik, and wake up here, buddy.
That's
Mel
it.
is reining it in.
That's it.
Nice little.
He's just too good.
Swim
Mel
south
is too
there.
good,
Yeah, they
guys.
took bait.
This time
The
there's
TP
no
in as well.
smoke.
Mel is putting on a masterclass. This could be lovely,
Oh,
but a
you're
tap
gonna-
on the spike.
Mel
and
is
draw the
just
hand, that's the
too
shot.
good.
Okay, Mel. You ending it now.
Kyedae?
It's got Mel.
Oh,
there's
Don't
no
do
time.
it. Don't do it.
Mel.
just playing with her food. Oh,
GG
no
chat.
time. No time. GG's, Team Toes.
7. Team Toast out swinging.
GG's.
It's our first international Corrode
There he is, our
champions.
streamer.
True.
Crown.
Nice
Our
try.
gamers.
Nice try.
Mel. Top
Back to
of
watching
the
on.
tens, top
Yeah.
of the board.
Get his ass back on the couch where he belongs,
Dude,
not on
as well,
stage,
just
with all due
keeping
respect.
around, getting kind of slippery with
What was that,
It
Tarik?
super
What
nice.
was that?
It was. I mean, I'm glad we actually saw a couple of examples, particularly towards mid, some of the things we were talking about ahead of time.
GG's though,
I'm
GG's.
interested to see
Nice
kind of
try.
how the
Congrats,
development of
Toast.
post-plants kind of, that's where
Congrats,
I'm
Mel,
leaning.
Sid,
Defender side aggression,
Kobe,
like you said, setting
Tyson.
up kind of set pieces and
Well
more
played, well played, well
initiator-oriented
played.
gameplay, but also how the post-plants develop. Is
Yeah.
there anything that kind of stood out to you?
No, I think they were kind of playing it how I would think
Kyedae's
like,
not
a high-level
happy.
team, you know, of these
Kyedae wants
of
a
this
word.
caliber would play.
TenZ
Like,
just
they were
smiling.
doing a lot of
Yeah.
splits.
He's
They
so
were
happy.
trying to like take their time as they're getting the site. I think there was times where too where like example
think there's,
Josh Duffy, where he was able to
prize.
hold down elbow and get
Toast
those
is gonna-
picks.
Toast
I
is
think
gonna
that's
get
kind of the good gameplay we want.
Something. To do
that was
something,
good fun.
I think.
All good
So
spirits,
we've
though.
heard. So we've heard.
Not for the night.
Well, I was going to say, yeah, touch and go for a minute there.
Something's gonna
Some
come
ball
up.
breaks out on the
Something's
side.
something's coming
Yeah,
after.
it was ramping up a
Something's
little
about
bit,
to
but
happen.
yeah, I think overall,
Something's
I
about
I'm
to
the
happen.
only one who doesn't know. This is crazy.
You know what I mean? Get those pro teams out there, see what they can make of this map, because you
Oh,
saw
boy.
glimpses of what it
Oh,
could look
boy.
like.
What is happening?
Again, we are
Oh,
getting
not
ourselves
my
ready here
goat.
for a Verizon
Oh,
post
brother.
game interview. You
Oh,
can see Yinzu
Tarik,
getting
Tarik.
thumped in down on stage.
Did we agree to
And,
this? I can't remember if we
everyone's
agreed to
lining up,
this.
and
This
again,
is
I
team
think a
picture.
good first glimpse.
Oh,
Yeah, for sure. I guess
No.
key takeaways, like I
QQ.
said,
QQ in
I'm
chat,
really
guys.
excited to see kind of
QQ.
composition changes,
Yep.
some of the other things we've talked about.
All right, what do we
All
got?
right,
What do we
we're
have
going
to
to pass
say?
it on down to Yinzu. Let's hear from the captains of that fantastic show match.
Well, that was a fabulous display of mechanics, skills, talent on the new map.
Something like
I'm
that.
now joined by Toast and Tarik here, but I didn't realize we're going to have everyone here. So real quick, TenZ, you're coming back, right? After that, you're
Come
coming
back,
back.
please.
Maybe. Yeah, Kyedae called me wash, so I had to show her what's up.
You have
Come
to
back.
Oh God, it's
Come
personal.
back.
It's personal.
But Toast, the judge, the Cypher defense setups, it was so nasty. What about you? Have you ever thought about maybe, I know you like to start your own team, but maybe put yourself in there?
Yeah, this experience has taught me that I don't need to hire players. I can be the player on my team.
I completely agree. But Tarik, it wasn't for a lack of trying. You brought it as well. Love the things that you managed to show us. What did you make of the new map? There was a lot of kind of new things we saw.
Good pivot. Not asking about the game. Ask about the map.
Well, honestly, that was not a great first experience on the new map. I was getting judged and ran down, just like left and right. But no, I think it's going to be really exciting, and it'll bring a new flavor to Valorant. So it's fun to see what'll happen with it. Yeah, it's going to be good.
And very quickly, which team do you anticipate to be able to take over on this map?
Which team do I think will be good on the map? I mean, I gotta say Sentinels.
I agree with you. I agree with you. But more
There
importantly,
he
there's a
is.
reason why there is
Yeah,
a
no
cake
Sentinels, guys.
here.
Let's
As
go.
you guys know, the loser is gonna get this cake to
Brother,
the face. So
what are we
I just want to
talking?
make
This
sure
is
we're out
crazy.
of the firing line. Toast, you earn this. Enjoy this.
Come on now.
It does look yummy.
From Toast to
Oh,
Tarik.
You need help?
Tarik. Oh.
I think he needs a bit of help. Yeah.
Oh no.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Oh, brother, this is crazy. Oh, this is crazy.
We're gonna need to get him cleaned up before he comes back to the couch.
Oh no.
All
Oh
right,
my
go
god,
for it,
this is
Toast.
absurd. Oh my god.
Oh yeah!
Oh my god.
Goodness.
Come on!
Oh my goodness, what a day it is here at the Grand Finals. Congratulations once again
brother.
to Team Tarik, but the main event is coming up right after this. One more
brother.
time, guys, give it up for Team Toast.
Come on, chat. W's for all of the
Showmatch
participants. We are about to make room here for Tarik. So before we leave, there's new chatters that didn't
All I gotta
know,
say is I'm a
that
little
don't
bit
know
jealous
who you guys
'cause I look
are.
like Red Velvet,
So
and
if
I
you want to
love me some
reintroduce
Red Velvet.
yourselves,
Body
tell
built
us
by
who
Red
you are,
Velvet.
tell
know
us
what I'm
why
saying?
you're
But in
here,
any case, everyone,
tell us what we're
welcome back.
up to.
Golden Boy here on the desk.
You go first, Kermit. I went first last time.
Well, I'm Kirby, and I draw Tarik.
You show chat again what we have. Kermi is very